Welcome to Exchange Rates UK TV. It is the 24th of January 2022. Taking a look here at Tezos. Tezos is still very young instrument in cryptos where it still doesn't have a full Ichimoku system or a cloud. We don't even have a single span, feature single span A on it yet. However, we do have enough to print a conversion line and baseline, which it is trading below. And I think this is important to point out that one of the reasons I'm pretty bullish on Tezos, at least in the short term, is that when you look at the last 3-week candle and the current 3-week candle, look at the bodies and then look at the gap that exists between the body of the candlestick last week and the Tenkan-sen, which isn't massive, but it's still larger than usual. But then especially looking at it down here now, there's a huge gap between the body of this candlestick and the conversion line, the blue moving average, the Tenkan-sen. Very likely that we see some type of very quick, rapid, violent bounce here just based on that. Then going over to look here at the weekly chart. Of course, we are very much in kind of warning sign conditions here, where if the weekly close is pretty much where it's at 280, that will put the the lagging span below the bodies of the candlesticks and an open space, creating an ideal bearish Ichimoku short entry condition, which is the kind of the ugliest type of the best looking short opportunity, but very ugly if you are a bull, basically. But again, there on the daily chart, pretty good gap here between, the weekly chart, pretty good gap on the current weekly candlestick and the Tenkan-sen. We did have a nice strong bounce off the 786 fib expansion, but it still looks like it wants to travel lower. The RSI remains in a bull market, but once it hits 30, it will convert into a bear market. There's some there's regular bullish divergence now between the candlestick chart and the composite index, and the percent B has reached a bottom and looks like it wants to slope up. So there could be a nice return to that $4 level here fairly soon, according to the weekly chart. And then finally, looking at the daily, I mean, you've got some strong selling pressure on Saturday, Sunday was slight recovery, and then today made another major low. I mean, Tezos from its all-time high, this is the all-time high back here, from its all-time high at near 950 to where the low was today, down 73%, which seems like a lot. But when cryptos are in a bull market, this is actually a pretty normal pullback for the altcoin market. You know, Bitcoin and Ethereum have an average, between 30 and 50% retracements, in their corrective moves in a bull market. And altcoins can get between 60 and 80. So, I mean, this isn't really outside the realm of normal at all. This is perfectly normal. So it's a $7 drop, or a 73.18% drop from the high. And this is kind of the case. Anything with that in the NFT and DeFi space is really, kind of with the gaming tokens and the metaverse stuff is all kind of pushed down quite a bit. But really strong bounce on this chart here with that retracement at the 786 retracement here. There's a pretty good amount of supportive buying coming in. You do have a lot of oversold conditions. Specifically on the weekly chart, it's trading at the same low it was at back in November of 2021. And back then, that low was the lowest since April 20, the week of April 24th, 2021. Sorry, the day on the daily. So the composite index is at an historical support level. So is the RSI. The percent B has kind of reached into Stupidsville, big low down there, and poised to spike up. So I definitely see a return to the $4 level here in the short term. Whether that is going to turn into just a continuation move further south, I don't know, but that's where the Kijun-sen is at. That's kind of near where the bottom of the cloud is on the weekly chart as well. And that's what I see for Tezos. Downside risks should be limited to the $1.80 zone. I'd actually be surprised if it closed below 225, but that's what I see. So from all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.